Happening, guys? Here's John Guffey back again with another episode of Why I Worship. Today, the song that I'm looking at is "Oh Come to the Altar." First time I heard the song, I was just completely amazed at the song itself. It has that repeating phrase, "Jesus is calling," and then it tells us to come to the altar, that our Father's arms are open wide and forgiveness was bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. And that couldn't be more true. And the more I look at this song and the more I think about this song, I think about the altar, the one that I grew up with in my church. And I went to that church for 15, almost 16 years before I got married. Where a lot of my friends were, it's where my mom and dad went. And I really enjoyed a lot of the things that I learned in that church. But I can remember going to the altar in that church and pouring my heart out to God and leaving my troubles and my sorrows on the altar. And I think that's part of the reason this song really resonates with me. But also, I think about the altar. And when I accepted Christ, it was June 29th, 1992 at 11:55 p.m. And you're like, whoa, you really remember that? It was a pretty big deal for me. I'd made a point to remember that because I always wanted to be able to remember it. But my altar that day was in the middle of my living room floor with my mom on one side and my dad on another. And it was a fight. I was fighting for my soul. And I wanted to give it all to Christ. And that's what come to the altar means to me. It's a place I can come and I can pour out my heart. I can pour out everything that I am and leave it there for God. And it doesn't matter where I am, whether I'm standing up at work working, or if I'm just sitting out and want to bow down and get on my knees and truly humble myself before God. My altar can be anywhere, but my altar is that place that I can truly come and pour out everything and leave it there and let God handle it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. So come to the altar. Now are you hurting and broken within, overwhelmed by the weight of your sin? Jesus is calling. Have you come to the end of yourself? Do you thirst for a drink from the well? Jesus is calling. Oh, come to altar. Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness is bought with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Leave behind your regrets and mistakes. Come today, there's no reason to wait. Jesus is calling. Bring your sorrows and trade them for joy. From the ashes a new life is born. Jesus is calling. Oh, come to altar. Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness is bought with precious blood of Jesus Christ. Come to altar. The Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness is bought with precious blood Christ is risen. Oh, what a Savior. Isn't He wonderful? Sing hallelujah. Christ is risen. Bow down before Him, for He is Lord of all. Sing hallelujah. Christ is risen. Come to altar. Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness is bought with precious blood of Jesus Christ. Come to altar. Father's arms are open wide. Forgiveness is bought with precious blood of Jesus Christ. Bear your cross as you wait for the crown. Tell the world of the treasure you found. Jesus is calling. All right, guys. Have a great week and hope to see you in about a couple of weeks. Thanks.